but behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
So lately the reversing camera on the van has been letting me down. The camera on the back has started to let moisture get in, so the screen's not very good. And the connection between the camera and the screen in the cab is just starting to deteriorate. So some days you turn the van on and it's just the flickery lines and you can't see anything. So about 3 weeks ago I was looking online for a replacement. And as I was doing that, as if by fate, I got an email from Haloview offering me a reversing camera free of charge.
And here it is. That's right, I've sold my soul to the devil and I'm doing paid promotions.
Let's be honest though, you're looking for a product, you get offered one for free, you're not going to say no, are you? And to be honest, this does actually look really good quality. The screen's good quality, the camera's good quality, way better than what I've got fitted to the van already. And it's wireless, so from what I've seen so far, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to take it out of the box now, we'll have a look. So we've got the screen, we've got the camera. Oh, that's cool, it's got its own like little weather guard. Mine doesn't have that, which is probably why it's now knackered. They give you all the wires to do it however which way you want. So if you don't want to like fix it permanently to your vehicle, you just want to like plonk it on, you just bolt it to a magnet and you can bang it on the side. It's pretty much got all bases covered. I mean, for my size van, it's just a kind of antenna at the top of the screen and an antenna off the camera. But say you're driving like a big truck with a big massive trailer on the back, you have like an extender so it can send the signal further. Clever. And there's a chav backfiring his little Corsa. Right, I'm going to start. Ignore all that. I haven't cleaned today. So this is the current screen, and it's actually behaving today. But all along here, you can see it's starting to go, and when it's moving, it's flickering all over the place. And then there's a big grey mark here, so you can't actually see anything out of it. And at night, it's just useless. Now this on mine I've wired in permanent, so it's actually like a electronic mirror, and this new one I'll be doing the same sort of thing. So it'll be wired on ignition as opposed to reverse on mine, and the screen is going to go where this current one is and the camera is going to go again where the old one is. So it's a direct replacement really, and shouldn't take me too long. Right, I'm going to start with removing the screen. And I can't remember how this... just use that. Ah, okay. So my original plan is not going to work because the power and the signal runs through the same wire. So how is that powered? Where does the power go? Nah. Bugger. There we go. This is going to be the quickest fitting guide ever because everything's already here. So I can use the original mounting, I believe. Oh, it doesn't fit! That's why it was so hard to get out the old one. I will make it fit. Just to clarify what I'm doing, I was trying to use the old mounting pin in the new screen, but it was like a fraction too thick, so I needed a little bit of persuasion. I bet the guys at Haloview sat in their office right now thinking, why did we ask this to do an advert for us? But you did! That's this one, I believe. What the camera says. Monitor. I've got to say, it's quite comprehensive, this this setup. I hope that fits. Oh no, hang on. Right, it's gonna have to kind of go a bit like that then. Okay. Just realised I forgot the screen cover. Kind of shade thing. Put that on like that. Much better. That looks awesome. Much better than the old one. I do kind of need to know where the power is coming from. Feels real strange being sat here. I don't think I've ever sat in the passenger seat of my own van. Excuse this bit, I'm just going to empty the crap out of my glove box. I don't even know what that is. Oop, poo bags, story of my life. And a pair of glasses that aren't mine. Okay. Ooh, money. 30 cents in euros. Right. Why can I see outside? I can see outside. Anyway. Luckily it was just a grommet, but sat directly behind it was all the wiring for my ECU. So later on I clicked it back in and sealed it up. So that goes on there. I'm going to be using the main loom they give as opposed to the cigarette lighter style. You've got ground, you've got live, and then these are all trigger wires for up to 4 cameras. The green one is reverse. So to get what I want, I basically need to attach them two together, and that will then turn this on once the ignition turns on and become like an electronic mirror. Lovely. So I'm going to tap off my USB inside the dash because I know the wire is big enough to handle an extra appliance on it. I know where it's fused and I know that the fuse is big enough. So all it's going to be is black into the negative, the red into the positive, and that's the screen done. So there's been a few electrical jobs on the van that I thought I'd do, and seeing as the reversing camera wiring was still live, I thought now would be the time to do it. Really regretting that decision now. That was off the reversing camera. That is ridiculous. I thought I'd got rid of most of the ambulance wiring, but this is all still... can you move? You always get in the way. Ah, go on. Yeah, that, I've lost my train of thought again. You are just a little shit, aren't you? It's just a case of getting the old camera off. The screws that held the camera to the bracket had completely fused, meaning I couldn't get to the screws that held everything onto the van. So I just had to use a bit of brute force and bend it out of the way. Right, now I just need to take down the panel that's inside, disconnect the old camera, throw that away, and wire in the new one. This panel is always a pain in the arse to get on and off. What's it going to be like today? So, getting off wasn't so bad. Oh, I can see some ambulance yellow. Gross. Well, the problem I'm going to have now is all the wiring that's in the box is on the leisure battery. It's on its own separate circuit. So when you turn the mains off, say when you're driving, all this lot goes dead. So that means I can't use any wiring that's already in here to power the new camera, because I'll turn the back off when I'm driving and it'll go dead and there'll be no camera. So what I'm going to have to do is try and use some of the redundant ambulance wires that run from the cab to, say, the back here that used to do the old rear blue lights. I'm going to have to pick up a 12 volt feed from the cab, and that'll send it to the back, and I'll have some engine battery power back here. But thinking about it now, that does mean I can use an ignition live, so it doesn't have to stay on permanent, because I can pick up any ignition live from the cab, send it down the old blue lights wire, and it'll pick it up here. All the wiring to the ambulance has its own code and its own name on it, so and it just happens to be all upside down. So see there, you got fog light, locks, brake light, step switch. Yeah, so somewhere in here there will be blue lights rear or something like that, and that is the wire I need, because that is dead. So I can tap off that. In the front I can find it in the control box, put a feed to it, that'll send power down to the back here, and I'll have my power. Right, let's see if it's worked. Yeah. What an improvement. I can actually see what's going on behind me now. With the way I've got it set up, it is a reversing camera and a rear view mirror, which is ideal, especially for motorway driving, like this lorry on the left. I can see it's now clear and move straight over. It even does really well in the rain. I mean, it's really raining here, and yet you can still make out what's going on. When the car gets closer, you can still read its reg plate, something my old camera just could not do. It has an SD slot, so you can use it as a rear dash cam, or get a few more cameras and have a full CCTV setup. The menu screen's filled with tools that allow you to set it up exactly how you want, adding things like parking lines, choose how cameras respond, how it records, loads. It's great. The camera can sense when it's getting dark and automatically flicks it into night vision mode, so parking at night, no problem. This is one of my regular spots that's a bit tricky even in the day, so having this with night vision is bang on. I can see exactly what I'm doing. Right, challenge time with a new camera. I'll just come to Steve's. I'm going to get the van down this driveway.
You ain't going to do it, mate.
Oh, you watch me. Here we go. He's got two big stone bits on top of the walls as well, which stick out. Right, we're in. Oh, this is bang on. I can see everything. It's got a fisheye kind of view. It's you're seeing the whole periphery of the back. Steve that there. Oh, garage to miss. Too busy looking behind me, I didn't look at the front and just hit the fence. We're in!
Good angle there.
Ooh, yeah.
No, I said, it looks like you're going to crash into it, but of course, because you got the camera.
I did, I knocked the fence. Nobody saw it. Yeah.
Whoopsie!
I need another camera halo view for the front. So overall, I'm really chuffed with this new Haloview camera. It's a massive improvement on what I've had before. I've only been using it for 3 weeks now without a glitch really. I had one time where it didn't connect, just turned it off and on again and it was fine. So no real issues there. It works well in the rain, got the night vision mode. It's brilliant. Like I say, I'm really happy with mine. I'm not just saying that because I got one for free, I am actually really impressed with it. If you are interested in getting one, there's a link down below in this video, so make sure you take full advantage of that. But for now, as always, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.